Hey guys, PLV here and welcome back for another video. In today's video, we are going to start a new future-based song from scratch together. I'm going to show you exactly what I do to start a new song, and you'll also get to see what I do to counter the writer's block when I am definitely not inspired to create a chord progression. Before getting into it, I want to give you guys a quick update. Next week, I'm going to release a brand new song called Ready to Fall on Gotta Records. It will be less emotional than what I usually do, but it will be like way more festival and energetic, so if you want to be the first one to hear it, click the link in the description to pre-save it on Spotify. That's it for now, let's get into the video. Alright, so for this song, I'm starting with a cappella demo vocal that have been sent by the singer Freddie Alva. He actually reached out to me after listening my remix of Nurko Disappearing Now, and he basically asked me if I could produce the music for his song. Obviously, I said yes, I was super excited, and today we're starting the production together. Let's go. Alright, so these are the vocals that we are going to work with today.
I hate that I was stupid enough to believe. Still I can't believe you fooled me the way you did. I was blinded by my pride not to see the writings on the wall. Now there's nothing I can say, just make it go away.
So as I was saying, the singer requested me to do the music for the vocals, and he wants something very future-based, emotional, kind of like what I did for the Nurko remix. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to create a very emotional chord progression that works with this song. So let's do a new track, which is gonna be a piano. Usually I start with this one here, Addictive Kiss, because I really like the sound. I feel like this one will go well. Alright, now let's play with it and try to find a chord progression. So usually what I do is I just try to start with the bass line, just to see if it works in the with the vocals. Today I feel like I'm gonna go with a ambience, like atmosphere, samples and all this, just to create the atmosphere around it and the emotion that I want around it. I think it'll also help me a lot to create the chord progression, so today that's the route I'm gonna take. So let's try and find some samples. So these are a bit too dark for me, I want something more emotional. Classic, but it can work.
I hate that I was stupid enough to believe.
Actually, I'm gonna look at splice. Obviously, we're gonna want that.
I hate that I was stupid enough to believe.
See, it already gives me chords ideas. This you probably remember. That's from Hold You. Oh, Imager. Perfect. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Something more heavy a little bit. I like that.
I hate that I was stupid enough.
Okay, that's cool, that's cool. That's cool too. I feel like I want some wind chime. Not that. Yeah, that.
I hate that I was stupid.
Alright, so all this here will be our ambience. I also want a little tonal riser, like reverse ambience shot to like launch onto the chord progression. Alright, cool. So now that we have this, I feel like I'm inspired enough to start the chord progression, so let's do that. I always hum the notes that I want, I think. Obviously, as you can see. That's how I do it, I guess.
I was stupid enough to believe. I hate that I was stupid enough to believe that we really had a chance.
I like it, but not this one.
I hate that I was stupid enough to believe that we really had a chance.
Now let's see which actual chords we can find. So usually I just take all this and duplicate it one octave up. Usually I put the low notes a little bit less loud. Now let's build chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which should be the fifth of each chord, but it's way too high, so. And then the third.
hate that I was stupid enough to believe.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put everything an octave down. Oh, that's so much better already. Alright.
I hate that I was stupid enough to believe that we really had a chance.
Oh yeah, I love it. I think that's a great start. Now let's make it of a more advanced chord progression, because right now it's really simple, but I like the progression. So usually for this, I'm just gonna try adding some more notes. For example, maybe this one, because I feel like it might work to repeat that emotional note.
I hate that I was stupid enough to believe that we really had a chance.
Okay, I think it did work, but just a little bit less loud. I feel like I also want that fifth an octave up, just less loud. There we go. So now I'm just gonna add some more velocity randomness. Now I'm gonna add some strum here a little bit.
I hate that I was stupid enough to believe.
I love it. That sounds really cool. Let's see what the ambience is.
I hate that I was stupid enough to believe that we really had a chance.
Oh, this is beautiful. I love it. That takes a great direction. All right, let's continue and do more chord progression. Just to not repeat it, I'm gonna first repeat, like copy paste the pattern that I have, but I'm gonna try and do some variations in the chord progression just so that the song can feel a bit more original and less repetitive. Alright, so for this, let's keep the same instrument, but do another pattern. I can change this pattern, and this one won't be changed. And that's great. Sorry, I love FL, but Logic is better.
Not before, now my heart is on the floor.
Okay, which is it? Command? No, that's not command. Control? Oh, no. Oh, that. See, learning a new software. Oh, just option. Yeah.
Do it all before, now my heart is on the floor.
Okay, I like the idea of going up. Now what can I do?
I knew it all before, now my heart is on the floor. I was blinded by my pride not to see the writings on the wall. Now there's nothing I can say.
I know right now I should continue to just do all the rest of the chord progression, but just because right now I think about it and I want to add some wind chimes, transitions, or something like this. Actually, Amateur, once again, has some great ones for that.
I hate.
Obviously, we want an impact. Okay, cool. The wind chime. Alright, cool, that works really well for now. I really like the direction that it's taking, so yeah, let's continue for the second part of the breakdown. Let's do the same. Let's copy paste that one. Also loop our loops. So I guess the build up is gonna start around here. Nice. So we have a little structure.
Make it go.
I feel like the third chord should be upper.
Go away. Yeah, just make it go away.
Okay, cool. I think that's pretty nice for now. It has the direction, it has the emotion, it has the chord progressions, which is the bare bones of the song. So now let's just build onto it and do whatever my mind thinks of doing. Oh, actually I should do a bass as well. So for this, we just take the bass line, Control V. I think I'm gonna go Serum. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, way better with the slides portamento. I want to add some pads and strings. I think the first part of the breakdown will be very bare bone, just piano, atmosphere, and the bass. And then I'm gonna start adding the pads, strings, and everything. So usually I would use Flex on FL Studio, but I'm not. So I found this one. You know what, I think I'm gonna automate the cutoff to open it up as the breakdown progresses. Yes, that's gonna be awesome. Music is just so fun. So usually I like to have a slower attack as well so that we can have like more of a natural human sounding strings.
Now there's nothing I can say to make it go.
Okay, so my strings, I always like to put them a little bit more wide.
Oh, now my heart is on the floor.
Alright, let's find a little build-up snare roll type of thing. Or risers. Let's do a riser first.
Yeah, just make it go away. Yeah, won't you make it go away? Yeah.
Alright, well, I think we should add some drums now. Yeah, so I think in the first part I just want something like really low-key, maybe some cinematic loops, but like very, very low. And then in the second part of the breakdown here, I think I'm gonna want to start to introduce like a filtered drum loop that I'm probably gonna do myself. I think it goes so well for the future bass. Yeah, that is super cool. This is exactly what I wanted.
I hate that I was stupid enough.
I need some weird sounds here and there, super filtered, like that loop. I think it was called like wood or something like this. Oh, a wood snare, that would be perfect filtered in with reverb.
Enough to believe that we really had a chance.
I think this one needs pancake. And the one that I love is a preset called rhythm.
Still I can't.
And here we can continue this, but then we can add some of those cinematic drum loops from our boy Kashmir.
Before, now my heart is on the floor.
Oh, I need to EQ the chords, obviously, and then I'm gonna have some synth that I'm gonna EQ as well. So here, there, and here, boom. Alright, let's add a John sweep at the intro.
I hate that I was stupid enough to believe.
Okay, so to make that little wood snare a bit more interesting, I found this little hat sound that just adds a little bit of a variation every couple snares. And I also added this little reverse sound just before it to kind of like have a little suspense, like a little tension.
Enough to believe.
There we go. Also, let's add this little tom snare.
Knew it all before. Now my heart is on the floor.
Cool, now I've found those two little ambience loops, a bit more melodic loops that I think goes really well. So I panned one to the right and one to the left. I think it really adds to the atmosphere overall. I also want to put an EQ on this cinematic drum loop, just so that it sounds a bit more filtered, like the whole vibe of the song right now.
To see the writings on the wall. Now there's nothing I can say.
Okay, you know what? Now let's add a bit more layers for this piano chord with a bit more synth, which I already have an idea of what I want. Yeah, that one. Oh, you know what? Here, because I'm like the half part of the build up is actually kind of like slowing down and then going back here on the second half. So here I want to introduce a pad, which is gonna be like super moody ambience. Oh, cool. Now I think I want to add more synth just to start having a bit more heavy stuff to lead to the super huge future bass drop. Yes.
Just make it go away.
That's what I wanted, but we need to EQ that.
Make it go away.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. This is the same automation as the piano chords.
Go away. Make it go away. Won't you make it go away? Just make it go away.
Damn, I really like where it's going. It's really, really nice. Okay, I'm super tired right now. It's like 10:30, which is my bedtime. So I think I'm gonna stop it here for today. Yeah, I'll continue later. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna stop there. I'm quite tired. The idea is there and I really like where it's going. I really like the start. Obviously, this is just a bare bone idea. The goal here was to start the idea, you know, start the process, start the chord progression and all this to start having a direction. Obviously, I will add way much more. I will do way more mixing and all this, but it'll come after. The point of this video was to show you how I start my song, because I know sometimes you guys can feel lost, you know, and not knowing how to start a song. So hopefully this gives you some ideas and some inspiration. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make it a from start to finish series where I would record every single time that I work on this song, so that you could see exactly the from start to finish process. Let me know if that would interest you. But yeah, this is how I start my songs. Hopefully it gives you some ideas of what to do, you know, if you're not so inspired. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. I hope it was helpful to you or gave you some inspiration. I will now leave you with the final result. I hope you enjoy it, and in the meantime, keep learning, and I'll see you next week.
I hate that I was stupid enough to believe that we really had a chance. Still, I can't believe you fooled me the way you did. I have myself to blame for that. I knew it all before. Now my heart is on the floor. I was blinded by my pride not to see the writings on the wall. Now there's nothing I can say to make it go away. And I feel like I am drowning in an ocean of mistakes. Just make it go away. Make it go away. Yeah, just make it go away. Yeah, would you make it go away? Yeah, 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 yeah. Just make it go